Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Adam Reeplesbacks, back here with another pseudo-tech review. This time we're reviewing a selfie stick. The Newisland Pro 3-in-1 Bluetooth self-portrait monopod, also known as a selfie stick, takes a pretty basic concept and does it well and does it cheaply. Most products of this type that I've run into run you about $30 to $45 on Amazon, and that seems to be the standard across most selfie sticks that I've seen. However, this one will only cost you between $10 and $15. And so when a new product enters a existing market and offers the seemingly same product but cheaper, the question comes up of whether or not it's actually any good. Is it made of cheap materials? Does it break really easy? Does it even work in the first place? Well, Fox discovers whether or not the selfie stick allows you to take selfies. You won't believe what happens next. It's not a golf club, it's not a baseball bat, it's not a walking cane, and it's not a video game controller. It could be used as a weapon, however, so be careful. But most importantly, it lets you take photos of yourself. In conclusion, it's a stick with which you can take a selfie. Bet you didn't see that coming. The Newisland 3-in-1 selfie stick features a monopod that can extend up to 40 inches. It's available in your choice of black, green, blue, or pink, and sometimes the price, like what item goes on sale, actually depends on the color, so you'll want to keep that in mind. But all the color really affects is this little grip around the handle, which is convenient. It's very comfy on the hand, it's very basic, but it's very comfy on the hand, and features a shutter release button perfectly where your thumb would be placed on the stick. This does, however, bring up my first major complaint about the build quality, is that this is simply a rubber sleeve over top the metal tube of the monopod, and it can quite easily get shifted around off of the actual button itself. The button still functions, but then your actual press here knob is not in the right spot. Now granted, it's super easy to put it right back in that same spot, but still a criticism I had nonetheless. I guess a tiny bit of glue on the inside might fix that problem pretty easily. I don't know. On the bottom of the monopod, you have a microUSB in port for charging it, as it does connect to your phone via Bluetooth, a Bluetooth on and off switch, as well as a tiny little LED indicator to let you know whether or not the Bluetooth is actually on and connected. It's very simple to pair it to your phone. All you do is really turn it on and tell your phone to detect it, and it detects it, and then you can start snapping away all those selfies. At the top of the device here, we have this little detachable phone holster, which is actually pretty convenient. It screws on to the monopod head, and then it is extendable to fit both the height and the width of your phone with a nice little padded grip at the top, so it's not putting too much pressure on your phone. It should fit pretty much any phone. It's not gonna fit a tablet, but just about any phone size, it should fit. I've tested it with my Galaxy S4 from Samsung, and it works just fine. The holster is also adjustable in what angle it is facing you and how tight it's screwed into the tripod screw. And yes, underneath the phone holster is actually a standard tripod screw. So this is what I really like about this selfie stick, is not only can you sit here and take all the selfies you want on your phone, but you can actually unscrew it and screw on a camcorder and use it for vlogging. And that's actually what I've done a couple times, is it makes a very convenient vlogging tool, given that it holds whatever angle that you like, and so you can hold it out from yourself. The only issue with that is, of course, most cameras are not actually Bluetooth, so therefore you can't use the shutter release button with your camera or camcorder. You have to manually hit it yourself, but if you're editing videos anyway, it's not a big deal to have an extra second of you going start and then put it out. Not a huge deal for me. Overall, the build quality is pretty good. It's hefty enough to support the weight of not just my phone, but my big camcorder as well. The adjustments lock into place fairly securely, and the stick is fairly easy to retract and expand without being so easy that it just falls into place on its own. My only big complaint was, of course, about the grip sliding around. And again, this isn't a big deal. It doesn't actually impact functionality. It's just a kind of nuisance of mine. Also, depending on your phone and your camera app, you may experience issues to where the shutter button actually changes your phone's volume instead of taking a picture like it's supposed to. If you encounter this issue, simply go into your camera app settings and change it to alter what button the volume down button is synced to, and it will instead take a picture or video. You can even set it to take video instead of changing your volume. The way this works is the Bluetooth button actually tells your phone to change volume down, which during your camera app is actually supposed to take a picture. so as long as you have that set right, should be no problem. This won't make you any prettier, nor will it make your hands any less shaky, but it does give you a lot more optimum angles with which to take your selfies. So please, selfie responsibly, but do selfie away. Thanks so much for watching my review of the Newisland Selfie Stick 3-in-1 Bluetooth Self-Portrait Monopod Doodad. I do hope you enjoyed, and if you are interested in the selfie game, go ahead and start taking some of those pictures and share it on social media. Speaking of social media, down there in the description below, you're gonna find links to our Facebook page and our Twitter page and our Instagram page and what have you, where you may find a couple selfies every now and then. Be sure to go follow those pages and like them and subscribe to them and all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. My name's been Adam Fox, and I own a selfie stick. I am not ashamed.